if you want to know if you're on the right path, this message is for you. I pulled oracle cards, and what came through was just, am I on the right path? Am I going in the right direction? It feels like there could be something that you know you need to do and you haven't done it yet. And since you haven't done it, you're like, well, now I'm completely screwed up. My path is completely off. Since I'm not doing that one thing I told myself I was going to do. You guys even could just feel like spirit's upset with me. My guides are upset with me. You're not on the right path and you haven't done anything wrong, and there is still time. That's what I was getting, the message. So are you on the right path? Yes, you are on the right path. Okay, who's ever seeing this message, you are. Let's begin with the cards here. So the first card that came out was Gentle Release. So she's floating there in water, right? It says, let your life surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. That's the thing. When you go against water, you feel more trapped. You could possibly drown. Things just you don't want to go against the current. You want to allow it to take you and flow, and you won't submerge. You'll rise to the surface, and you'll just be going with you'll be going with the flow. You'll be going with the current, and that could feel really scary right now. Allowing yourself to accept that maybe you just don't know everything. Maybe you think you might know everything, or you're just that tapped in. You just don't know everything. And that could be very humbling right now, especially. So gentle release, allow yourself to just do the best you can and know that things are working out. All right. The next card that I got here was go forward. So this could be feeling like life is really trippy right now. You're on a trip. Okay. All the colors, all right, all the frequencies changing. It could just feel like, a hologram, you're just I'm getting in the maze right now when you're walking and you're at the theme park, with your kids or whatever. And there's mirrors everywhere, and you're just having to is that person real that I just saw in the mirror, or was that some fantasy? What door can I open? What door is closed? Okay, there could be a sense of revolving doors. Things are never ending, never changing. Things are just circulating around. It could just feel a little bit weird, almost merry-go-round-ish. Okay, just kind of out of control, up, down, up, down. But as one thing leaves, another thing is coming, and that's why this revolving door could be significant for some of you guys. So you are going forward. It says, don't dwell in the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. So you're walking into a brighter future, and that's the thing. It might not look all colorful and beautiful right now, but God is speeding you up. Spirit, your angels, your guides, okay, whoever you believe in is speeding you up. Okay, it's just some frequency that you can't see. All right, and the next card here I got was clear mind. Okay, so maybe taking a bath, water could be significant, cleansing your body. Maybe exfoliating could also be really significant. And that just, could really make you feel like you're new skin. Okay, you're shedding. It says, sweep away any doubts that you have and know you are right. Literally, it says, sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Okay, so you are right. Next cards that came out. Okay, on the mend. If you guys can hear the construction, sorry about that. Construction could be significant. On the mend, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Okay, you've done such a little, I said little good job. You've done such a good job. The heart is little, but it's you could be witnessing yourself also. It's giving me the heart in the hand of you knowing how precious, and you can feel yourself. You can feel, your heart needs protecting right now. So it's just saying be compassionate, be kind to yourself. You're doing so many different things, and I feel like you've healed and helped so many different people, and it's time for you to really put yourself first, right? With healing you, and maybe that could be taking the time that you need to just do what you need, and that could be a little bit of isolation or what have you. Okay, now this card came out. It says stop and reflect. Okay, so snow could be significant. Snowing, cold weather, loving the snow. Okay, even missing snow could be significant. It says pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. Like with your heart, with what you've done, okay, it's still beating, all right? It's still that color red. It's ruby red. It's still beautiful, okay? You're still beautiful. You could just feel like, you feel like it's withering away. You're not. You've still got your frequency, your vibrancy there. You're still going. You're still kicking. It says, pause in your journey, to appreciate how far you come and where you're headed. And that's the thing. That's why Spirit is speeding you up. Okay, lightning speed right now. Talking to water could also be significant, like speaking into water, or just hydrating a lot right now, and speaking kind things to yourself. Really truly know like how far you've come, and know that you're going to go 10 times farther. Okay. It's not like, well, you've come this far, just that's it, time to say goodbye to it all, And then we've got this card here. Okay. Black, white duality. It says sculpture of self. Actually, when I pulled the card, it was this way. So sculptures could be significant for somebody too. Maybe clay or something, but it says create a new identity. Create a new identity, which you are doing right now. It says embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. And that could just be this right now of where hold on a second. You've never met this side of yourself before. So that's why you got to be easy too, is because this new version of you, the standards, the boundaries, some of you just aren't accessible like you used to be, and you're even like mind blown about it. You're like, wow, I'm really not accessible 24/7, or yeah, I really don't feel like spilling my whole life story anymore. Like there's just something that's like died inside of you, but for the better. And so there's this new rebirth of your heart. Okay. It's like really truly like giving me a new version. Like your heart is new. Okay, I'm going to get one more. Can't make it up what's on the bottom. This card says quiet moments, the last card that I pulled here. It says seek solace in silence, and where clarity finds its true voice. Seek solace in silence, where clarity finds its true voice. You will hear yourself again. You'll understand yourself again. It'll all make sense. It's like, and some of you are just, well, I'm comfortable alone. I like to be alone, but there could be something about feeling, wow, it just really feels really unknown at this point. There's just a lot of weird things going on. It just could feel very, very like you're clueless. Like some part of you feels clueless, and you're like, but quiet moments here are the best way to take advantage of this new identity. So whatever that means, and you'll have sporadic downloads, you'll have epiphany moments, you'll have clarity, you'll have calmness, and that'll be the best thing for you. On the bottom, okay, it says behind the veil. Last card here, guys. It says welcome uncertainty. So this is like the message hitting home here. It says welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth, and be okay with not knowing. But I'm going to pull tarot. The unknown is growth, because what do you do with the unknown? How do you grow in uncomfortable moments? What do you do? Sometimes Spirit gives you uncomfortability to see if you're going to move, sit still. What's your, next plan of action? Or do you do a little bit of both? Let's take a look at the uncertainty with tarot. Here we go. I just heard Spirit say off camera, newsflash, it's all going to work out in the end. Right? Okay, let's see. What's the tarot card? What is the unknown? What's the change here that's happening? Okay, the Lovers wants to pop out. Let's see. So this is the card that came out. This is, again, someone who does not give up on the journey, even if things are slow, or they're stopping, or there's a detour. This is a card of perseverance, responsibility, and commitment. What would this card say if it could speak to you? Don't give up. Because in the end, everything you do will be worth it. All the small actions, all the big actions, some of the non-movement, some of the movement, it's all going to be worth it. It would say stay steady and stay focused. And most of all, know that you are on the right path.